Hey dolls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing tips on how to transition to natural. So I want to put this out there. I've never had a perm, so I've always been natural, but I did have to transition from heat damage to completely healthy natural hair. I'm going to show a few pictures if I can find some of when my hair had heat damage. In college, I used to straighten my hair, I want to say once a month. And my curls were damaged. It wasn't as bad, but they were pretty bad compared to how my curls look now. And it's crazy because back then I didn't think my curls were damaged. I thought they were really nice and defined. And now that my hair is healthy, I'm like, oh girl, you had really bad heat damage. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys my 7 tips on how to transition to natural hair and basically what I did. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my journey. So yeah, let's just get started. Tip number 1 is have patience. Patience is key when you're transitioning from perm hair to natural hair. Patience is key with everything in life, because if you don't have patience, you'll start to like obsess over every little thing. Every other day you're going to be in the mirror trying to see if your hair looks different, or you're going to be trying a whole bunch of different products and wasting money and going to different places. You're just going to be obsessed with the whole process, and you want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy the process from going from relaxed hair or heat damaged hair to natural hair. It's a journey. You could even record it so other people can learn from your journey. Definitely just have patience with it. Nothing is going to happen overnight. Nothing in life happens overnight. And I say patience as well because when you're transitioning from heat damage or permed hair, you're dealing with 2 different hair textures. So you're dealing with your relaxed or damaged hair, and then you're also dealing with your new growth, which is your healthy hair. So it can be very stressful to try to find products that will benefit both. One of my friends is transitioning, and sometimes she has a lot of trouble trying to find products because it's like, this product may work for my relaxed hair, but then this product isn't good for my natural hair. And try to be open-minded. Find products that will work for both textures of your hair. So yes, number 1 is have patience. And that goes into my 2nd tip, which is do not compare yourself to other people. So compare your hair journey to anyone else's hair journey. Everyone's hair is different. Not for nothing, I can take a picture right now with my hair big and curly and you guys would never know if it's falling out. You know what I mean? So just don't compare yourself to what you see on the internet. Most of the time, whatever you see on the internet is not the truth anyway. Comparing yourself will take away from the fun of the journey. Like, you'll just be obsessing and comparing and always sad about the fact that your hair doesn't look a certain way instead of enjoying where your hair is now. So when your hair is where you want it to be, you'll be able to say, yo, like, I went through that whole process. Most of the time when people's hair grows or transition, they be like, I don't even know when it changed. It was taking care of it and it did its own thing and its own time. Tip number 3. This is the most important tip of them all. Do not apply heat to your hair if you're transitioning from heat damaged hair. You do not want to go and add heat and fry your hair while you're trying to recover your hair from being fried. I used to deal with that all the time because I was so obsessed with my hair being straight. Like, I was so used to my hair always being straight, so when it was time for me to wear my hair natural, I was like, what's this? And then I did it again, and it just made my heat damage even worse. And if you do put heat on your hair, if you're blow drying your hair, that's completely fine. Don't put the blow dryer up or the flat iron up. First of all, you shouldn't be flat ironing your hair regardless, but don't put the blow dryer up to where it's now frying your hair. So definitely try to blow dry your hair on cool air. If you do have to blow dry your hair, I completely understand. You may want to do a bomb braid out and you may not want to deal with wet hair. That's fine. Just keep it on cool air. That way you're not damaging your new growth. Tip number 4, which is my favorite, is be creative with your hairstyles. So like, you are finally transitioning from permed hair or heat damaged hair to natural hair, which is something that you obviously want because you're clicking on this video. So be creative. You want to do buns, that's cute. A bun like this, get a few cute headbands, like do braid outs, you know, get box braids. I know my friend, she transitioned, she does the long jumbo box braids. It's super cute. You could do the twist, like the long twist. You can get you a bomb wig where you have your braids under, you're moisturizing your scalp. Like, you could do whatever you want to do with your hair while it's transitioning. So enjoy it, have fun, be creative. It's so much to do to your hair, guys. So yeah, don't stress about it. Tip number 5 is be very, very, very careful of the products that you are using. You do not want to get products that is going to dry your hair out. because number one, you're dealing with two different hair textures. So if you get something that's going to dry your hair out, more than likely you're going to experience breakage because of the two different textures and then the fact that your hair is already dry. So you want to get products that are very moisturizing. I just recently uploaded a video on some moisturizing hair products. So if you're looking for moisturizing hair products, definitely go over to my last video. And also try curl enhancing smoothies, try different leave-in conditioners, try different, like anything that has to do with curl activating, that will be your best friend. When I was transitioning from heat damage to natural hair, I used to use a lot of curl enhancing smoothies. The Shea Moisture one was my top 5. I used to use leave-in conditioner, the As I Am leave-in conditioner, bomb. I loved it. It definitely used to work wonders on my curls, especially when I was doing a braid out. And the reason why I say pick curl enhancing smoothies and leave-in conditioners and any type of styling pudding is because it make your curls look more defined. So if your curls aren't defined and you get you a bomb curl enhancing smoothie or leave-in conditioner and you take that braid out in the morning, it's going to be looking like everything. So don't give up on your hair. Just go on a hunt for products that's going to activate your curls and give you the most definition and moisture. Tip number 6 is deep condition. I say this in every video I put out because deep conditioning is extremely important. If you are transitioning from heat damage or permed hair, you need to deep condition. So you definitely want to find you a good deep conditioner, and I would suggest deep conditioning once a week if you can. If you can do it twice a week, that's even better, but I know sometimes it's not realistic to deep condition twice a week. So once a week or once every 2 weeks, which is kind of pushing it, I think you should do that. I still deep condition very often because it helps with your curl pattern, it helps with moisture, it helps retain length, it helps prevent breakage, it helps with your split ends. Like, deep conditioning is just the key to everything when it comes to hair, honestly. Find the conditioners that work for you and stick to that deep conditioner, but make sure you are deep conditioning because you have two different hair textures going on. Like I said, you want to do anything that's going to help your textures and help you retain moisture, length, and prevent breakage. Also, this is just a side note, I personally don't really use deep conditioners too often. I just use regular conditioners that are moisturizing. I'll leave it in my hair overnight, wake up in the morning and rinse it out, or I'll leave it in my hair throughout the day and come home and rinse it out and then style my hair. So if you are transitioning, I definitely feel like you should have a routine. And the last tip, which is something that I always recommend if you are going through any transition, which is trim your hair frequently. So I'm going to just go off and talk to you guys about something because I get this question a lot and it's really hard to answer. A lot of people will message me and say, hey, I'm transitioning and I'm so sick of the different textures in my hair. Should I just cut it all off? My answer is I would never tell someone to completely big chop because I would not have the balls to big chop my hair. So for people that do it, like, I always admire them because that is a really big step. Me personally, I feel like trim your hair often, but only trim as much as you're comfortable trimming each time. You go and you get your first trim and you cut off 2 inches or you cut off 1 inch, fine. In 3 weeks or a month later, you go back, you trim off 2 more inches. Like, you just gradually cut your hair. I definitely would say do whatever you're comfortable with. Like, don't look at another person and say, hey, she big chop, so I should big chop. That may not work for you and you may regret that. I personally, when I had heat damage, I just trimmed very frequently, and then one day I just went in and I cut the rest of it off and it may have been like 3 more inches. So it wasn't that much hair, but if I would have cut it off before, it would have been like 5 inches and I would have passed out. So yeah, do whatever is comfortable for you, but make sure you're trimming your hair. Do not hold on to that dead hair. At the end of the day, it has to go regardless. And a bonus tip, because I just thought about it while I was talking, is do protein treatments. I spoke about one of the protein treatments that I did when I had heat damage, which was the Afro G 2-minute reconstructor. It helped like I don't even know what. Your hair needs protein. If your hair is just getting moisture without protein, that is not good either. You need a good balance. Do whatever works for you. And yeah, honestly, transitioning can be very stressful, but just remember to have patience, have fun, don't compare, and you'll enjoy your journey. Before you realize that your hair will be completely natural and you will be happy. So if you're contemplating going natural, just do it. If it's something that's on your mind, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? That is the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.